you, Alfredo, for taking the time to talk to us. For starters, can you tell me how Cuba influenced your musical development?
Well, it has influenced me a lot because I was born there, and I developed my whole career until I was 23 years old that I came to the United States. So basically, I don't know if you are pretty much involved with the Cuban culture, but we've been kind of isolated for a long time. So we have created, because that situation, a very unique and powerful culture because it's just a leader outside of the whole world. So I guess I'm coming from that culture, and what I like to do with my music is like share all of my experiences, but as well sharing with people from different countries, which was an opportunity that I didn't have while I was back in Cuba. So since I came to the United States, it has been kind of like a big opportunity also just to go to different countries and to share who I am and where I'm coming from, but as well as learning and bringing their culture, like here in Serbia, to who I am and my music. So it's been more global.
Of course. And tell me, you were a lot younger when you came first to the Monterey Jazz Festival, comparing to the second time when you came there this year. How is your music different?
Well, it's very different. I will say that the message always has been following a path, because I always been trying to find unity, honesty, and trying to do who I am, trying to share with musical sound my personality. But since I've been changing, because I've been living different processes in my life, I've been living a process of transculturation and a lot of new things that we always discover every day. Basically, what we do with our lives is what we do with music is improvise, because we don't really know what is going to happen tomorrow. Even though we have a personality, even though we have something to say, and to say very special, in my opinion, I guess the most beautiful thing is like we are kind of like changing every day, because we have to find new ways of keep going and keep learning and keep sharing with people, right? So I guess that is the goal, and it has been like almost 10 years since I went to Montreux. So I guess always is really good to look back, but just keep it now and just try to be creative and try to be honest with who you are and express that through music.
And this year you published a new album, Tocororo. Can you tell us something more about it?
Yeah, the Tocororo is the national bird of Cuba, and it's one of those birds that if cage dies, and I feel that music, and my music is kind of like that. I felt like a Tocororo a little bit when I was in Cuba. I feel that we have many actually Tocororos in Cuba. I think we need more opportunities. We need to be more open to the whole world and to be able to express who we are and share more with people. And I think it's started to change, but not that much. I would say that we need many more things to happen in our country in order for me to say that it has been changing a lot. And I'm fighting for that. And the Tocororo is like a bird, like the bird that flies, and a bird that like sings, without thinking too much about what he's singing, right? So I want to do that with my music, just play and not think about, like so many boundaries that we put sometimes in the music, or barriers that we put in between each other. So that is kind of like the message. And also we have many other cultures in the album. We have musicians from India, from Cameroon, from Lebanon, from United States, from Cuba, from many countries. And I feel that the Tocororo maybe is the bird that I can feature because I'm from Cuba, but I feel like we have many birds in the album.
Thank you. And for the last question, can you tell me what do you think, in which direction is the jazz music of today going?
I think because the social media thing and internet and so many possibilities that we have today to see what is happening in the whole world, I think that music in general is changing in that way. We've been informed of what is happening in so many other countries, even though today you don't have to be there, because you can see what is happening in the country through internet. I think music has been, experiencing a big change in that, and has become global in all ways. Not just jazz, Cuban music as well, and any kind of music, pop, rock. So I guess jazz is kind of like living that kind of transculturation as well. And in my opinion, it's something that I like. I like, as I said before, even though we are from different countries and everything, I feel that we have to be more, I think unity is a very important word in my speech. So.